When a painting feels off, there are three things that I always look at first: value, variety, and color. And there's a specific order I do this in because it prevents overworking and confusion. In this video, I want to give you the decision framework, the part that most artists are missing. The actual demonstration and how I apply this in real time in my own work and how you can apply it in yours, that's what I'm going to be teaching in my free live painting session on March 3rd. Most people get stuck because they either don't know what to change or they change too much at once. They think, I'll fix the color, and then they adjust the color, and then they think they should try and balance out the painting by adding a shape somewhere. Then they start thinking, oh my gosh, this painting is too loud. And that scares them, right? So they end up calming down everything, making the painting lose every interesting part that it had. But there's actually a method that can help you fix this madness. This method is about choosing the first thing to focus on and then only making one or two moves at a time. When my paintings feel stuck or a little bit off, I check three things like a quick scan. I scan for value, variety, and color. I start by looking at value first. And if I can see that my values are okay, I'll quickly move to variety. And if variety is okay, I move to color. Now, I learned this for myself, but I've worked with hundreds of students over the years and I've given them all feedback. And I would say 90% of the time, the problem with their paintings are that the values are missing. So I always want them to check values first when their paintings feel unclear. So here are some signs that your values might be off. Everything feels kind of equally important, right? There's nothing that's pulling you in, and the painting feels kind of flat or confusing. There's no depth to it. Value also creates variety, but that does not mean that values alone create enough variety in your paintings. And remember, if you don't see any of these signs, your values are most likely already working. So that's why I don't stay here and I just move on to variety. When I look at variety, I look at the overall structure in my painting. Variety is this annoying same problem, and it's actually kind of easy to see when your variety is off. So here are some things that you can start looking at when you feel like the variety is off in your paintings. So if your painting has the same energy everywhere, there's nothing leading and nothing resting, that is usually a variety problem. Or when the painting doesn't have any kind of rhythm or feel balanced. Variety creates hierarchy and a sense that some areas matter more than others. So that's kind of what you're looking for, because without that balance, you're going to feel like your painting is either too boring or too much. So if I feel like my painting is structurally okay, but it still feels a little bit off, I move straight to color. But remember, if you use too many of the same color values in your paintings, you might want to look at this way earlier than at this point in your process. So color comes down to two important things: color value, so how light or dark the color itself is, and saturation, which is how intense your color is. So there are some signs you can look for to see if your colors are the problem. So if your colors have the same value, that is something to think about. So let me just show you what I mean. So if you have a blue and a green that are the same tone, like these are, that will make your paintings kind of look the same. So you lose a bit of variety, and that is the problem with using colors that are the same color value. I talk way more about this in the clarity workshop, and the link to that is also below this video in the description. So another thing to look for is if your colors are competing with each other. So if you use a lot of saturated color, they'll all be screaming for attention. Another thing to look at is if your colors start competing with each other, and if the painting has too few or too many colors. I think the most common mistake here, though, is treating saturation like decoration. So instead of using it intentionally to attract attention, you just spread it all over the place, and that makes your colors compete. All right, so again, I'm checking, are the values working? Is the variety working? If yes, then color is usually where the off feeling is coming from. So there is a rule that prevents overworking. And here's something that you can try that made a big difference for me and that I've seen help my students over and over again. At some point in your painting process, I want you to pick one thing, make one decision, and then reassess. Most overworking happens when you try to fix value, variety, and color all in the same pass. This is why I'm going to show you what it looks like in real time during the live session. That way you can hear the decision making as it happens. All right, if you want to see how I use value, variety, and color in my own work and how you can learn to apply it in your own paintings, I'm inviting you to join my free live painting session on March 3rd at 8 p.m. Central European Time. I'll put the registration link below the video in the description with the UK and the US times included. Before I go, I also want to encourage you to watch the free clarity workshop because that is where I explain value, variety, and color more in depth. And those are also the three things that we are going to bring together in this live painting session. All right, remember your intuition matters, but intention gives it structure. That is how you stop relying on lucky days and start finishing paintings consistently. And as always, I hope that I see you again next week.